Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Henning Pauli. The channel name is HP42. HP like Henning Pauli. Strings. I don't want to make string videos. Why? Because they're pretty irrelevant. We all have our favorite strings, and 98% of the time that's a scientific number. We play the strings we are used to playing. We usually don't fiddle around with different strings. Why? I think there's a very simple reason. I myself don't try other strings because putting on strings is very annoying. Then you buy these strings for anywhere between $7 and $20 or even more if you buy some super high end. And then you don't like them, and then you rip them off and you got to put a different set on, and it's no fun. It's, in our minds, it's wasting money. So it's tough. So when a company comes to me and says, hey, can you do a video for strings? I'm like, what video would I do? It's pretty stupid to do these videos, because if I did an actual A, B, C, D, E, F test between different brands and different strings, especially between different brands, then I'll have to approach all these brands, send me strings, and honestly, I can't monetize the video. Who am I going to charge for the video? Am I going to charge everyone a little bit? It doesn't work, because someone is going to be my favorite, or probably not even. Between us, I play the strings of the companies that want to work with me. That's actually not true. I have had string companies send me stuff, and I honestly didn't like it. Took them off again and used other strings. Which ones are those? I'm not going to tell you. So Thomann approached me and said, can you do something for the new Elixir Attune Strings? Now, the interesting thing is I've never done a lot for Elixir or with. I have one or two sets, I think, on an acoustic. Years ago, I put on a set of Elixirs. Elixir or Elixir? I say Elixir. You might say Elixir. Doesn't matter. That brand. Why did I put them on the acoustic? Easy, because I'm a lazy man. And on acoustic guitars, because I don't play them as much as the electrics, I very rarely change the strings, which is wrong. I mean, especially before a big recording, you should change the strings, but you should change them on a regular basis. But I'm lazy. So on acoustics, I used Elixir. Now I'm conscious about this, self-conscious. Elixir before. And so Thomann approached me and said, what can you do? I'm like, okay, let's do a very scientific video. No, I say, well, I have two approaches. Approach number one, I have three very nice, very high-end acoustics. I have a Halabitza Dreadnaught, which is just phenomenal. Better be at around 8,000 euro. I have a Stoll IQ, which is a jumbo style guitar with a cutaway and fan fret, and it's the most piano sounding hi-fi acoustic out there. It's amazing. That clocks in at around $6,000. And I have this beautiful OM from Furch that was custom built in memory of my dog Bruno, and that's an OM. And these three, and that one's over $5,000. So these are very nice acoustics, but they usually rest in a little closet in the cases. Because the case is right there. Because I don't want these to be out, and I use them when I need them, but not on a super regular basis. So having strings on there that last a very long time is a good idea. So I said, why don't I just put these new Attune strings from Elixir on these three guitars, show the process, mic them, and you can hear them on different types of instruments. But then I asked myself, how do we test the longevity? Because this says, here comes the next generation of strings, a new voice for your guitar. Elixir Attune delivers crisp, clear sound, natural feel, and the longest lasting tone of any string today. This is all marketing bullshit, of course. Powered by revolutionary technology. They're strings, people. You can barely feel, but clearly hear. Okay, I will absolutely tell you, you cannot feel that. I've had coated strings from other brands where you immediately feel the coating. These feel like normal strings. The tone, the feel, the emotion. It all comes together, so just you and the music. Okay, so these are supposed to be very long lasting. I thought, let's do a scientific approach. Well, It's a silly scientific approach. But first, let's put them on the 3 guitars. I'll play you some songs that I did with them before, and then some sound examples. And then we go into the science.
I've been waiting and getting that you're gone for good. Think about it, burn your lighters, wish I only could forget your borders that you keep appearing in my dreams like a vision, a decision that's been made as it seems. But don't leave me standing here like an idiot in the rain. Oh, I miss the tender kisses and your lovely smile, and I damn, those are the men who made you say goodbye. Should've known that I'd blown it when you looked away. The direction of your affection had long gone astray. Don't leave me standing here like an idiot in the rain. I always hold you dear, only you can ease my pain.
Okay, here's the yellow beat side with the brand new Elixir Attune Strings. Let's get some sounds. Oh, this is the AEA Nuvo N28 stereo ribbon mic that gets you a very realistic sound from this guitar.
Of paper walls, ink-stained truths in every hall. But the rain came down, soft and cruel, and blurred the lines we thought were rules. Your voice, a song I used to know, now a static hum, a faded glow. Shattered glass between you and me. What we saw ain't what we see. Every mirror, every pain bends the light, distorts the frame. Shattered glass, we can't agree. Is it real or memory?
So here's my beautiful First Rainbow series. Look at this beauty with Bruno's paws in the fretboard, and of course a beautiful inlay of our beloved dog that passed away. So, of course, Elixir Attune Strings on it now. That's of course a smaller OM style body. Ha ha.
sovereign minds of thieves, and I'm not sure I'm needing all those shoes. The hall's a mess, can't find my keys. The kid is hurt his other knee, and now we're cutting back on all the booze. A haggard and grey, more work and less play. Our youth seems to fade, but can we complain? I guess that's just married life. Small imperfections amount to sublime.
So we had the Dreadnaught with the Halabiza, we had the OM with the Forge Rainbow, and now we've got this very unique Stoll IQ. Got a hole in there. It's, of course, a jumbo style with fan frets, very light, lighter than the others, even though it's a bigger guitar. It's an absolutely unique and stunning sounding guitar. So what you saw there was about a day of work already. And then a few weeks ago, we took a set of these, went around the backyard and buried them in different locations. Because I cannot go and play them for 6 months on stages in studios because A, I don't have the time for this video, and B, I don't play out live anymore. So I can't really test them in a realistic environment. But I'm thinking to be buried in soil during a very rainy season with acid and the rain and the dirt and all that. I mean, that might be a realistic test. I don't know. It's not because you don't fucking bury strings. But that's what we did about 3 weeks ago. And here's the proof.
Backyard dirt, soft and giving, held a secret, hung and low, stealingly cold, barely living, wondering how deep a song could grow. Bury the strings, bury them deep. Let the earth hum a tune, secrets the soil will keep beneath the pale moon. Weeks went by, rain and sun, the garden green a silent friend. Thought about what I had done. Would a buried song truly mend? Digging them up, careful and slow, fingers brush the damp dark loam. A whisper of rust, a metallic glow, bringing the lost notes home. I'll bury the strings, bury them deep. that the earth hung a tune, secrets the soil will keep beneath.
Okay, now it's not 3 weeks ago. We went back into the backyard and dug them all up. Then I cleaned them, and then I put them on that guitar. So we have a set of brand new Attune strings on that fush, and we have a set of dug from the dirty ground Attune strings on that guitar. Oh, let's dig them back up.
Found a rusted pack of memories, buried by the busted fence line. Been notes broken at the bridge, swore I'd leave that here behind. But my hands still itch for trouble. Old calluses start to hum, fingers hits that tangled coil. It is time to search the soil, dig 'em up out of that clay. Brush off the dirt from the songs we never played. Wire 'em clean, let the past ring out on a good old box of wood and down. Dig 'em up, hold 'em to the light, string that heart on a sweet acoustic sky. If it hurts, let it hurt tonight, yeah. Dig 'em up, make it right. Kitchen sink, cold water running, stealing mud beneath my thumb. Lemon soap in an old dish rag till the brown turns silver again. Lay 'em straight across the table like a little spine of time. Every kink, a late night argument, every twist, a stubborn pride. Dig 'em up out of that clay. Brush off the dirt from the songs we never played. Wire 'em clean, let the past ring out on a good old box of wood and down. Dig 'em up, dig 'em up, dig 'em up, dig 'em up. Hold 'em to the light, string that heart on a sweet acoustic sky. If it hurts, let it hurt in June tonight. Oh, dig 'em up.
And yes, you could already hear them in that little tune, Dig 'em Up, where I recorded that guitar. Sounded fine to me. And I'm gonna say that first, when I put them on the guitar, I felt that especially the low E string didn't quite have the crispitude of the brand new Attunes. But how much of that is in your head? A lot, right? So the only thing is to put it in front of the mic, play semi-similar things, run it through exactly the same processing and all that, and see if there's any difference, any noticeable difference. Let's see. Now, if you ask me, there wasn't any difference. Here's the interesting thing. You're going to say, well, maybe they didn't have any negative effects from being buried in the soil. They absolutely did. I'm going to show you a picture of the bare part of one of the wound strings. I can't remember which one it was. All the ones that are usually wound, E, A, D, and G, have this little, bare part on top that you put through the tuners. And that isn't coded. Only the wound stuff is coded. Because I think they get coded after they're being put together. And that unwound bit, the core of the string, was clearly starting to corrode. I was trying to wipe it off. It wasn't dirt. It was clearly showing signs of decay from the dirt. That same decay was not on the B and E string, on the high strings that were uncoded. I checked, they're totally fine. They feel exactly like fresh out of the package. Whereas that uncoded bit on the wound ones was definitely having some issues. Some rust on it, or I would think it's probably rust. So the coding 100% protected the parts that you actually play. And they were fine and pristine after 3 weeks in the dirt. Does that simulate play over time? Does that simulate fingers, sweat, air? I have no idea. This isn't science, people. I don't know science. I'm not a scientist. I'm a guitar player who tried to make an entertaining video about the Elixir Attune Strings. Do with it as you please. Take this scientific data and learn from it, or don't, or just have some fun with the silly video. These are about $20, I think, a pack. Not super cheap. But honestly, for my case, having very, very nice guitars that I take out of the cases once in a while, I need them to perform when I take them out. And I don't want to feel the need to put on new strings every single time. So I'm going to see how these perform over time on the guitars that are in the closet. But those guitars needed new strings. Thomann facilitated that, and Elixir as well. Thank you very much. I have the dirty ones on this one now. And I have a brand new pack here, but I'm keeping them on there because they sounded absolutely fine, and I couldn't really, in the recording, tell any difference between the strings that were brand new out of the box and the other ones buried for 3 weeks in the soil. Okay, that's it. I'll put links below. Thank you, people, for commissioning this video. Thank you, people, for watching it. Add animals at the end.
Dig 'em up out of that clay. Brush off the dirt from the songs we never played. Wire 'em clean, let the past ring out on a good old box of wood and down. Dig 'em up, dig 'em up. Hold 'em to the light, string that heart on a sweet acoustic sky. If it hurts, let it hurt tonight.